to circle back to the start of the show, we are trying Rittenhouse Rye Bottled-In-Bond.
Real quick.
Yeah.
Should we try the normal or the store pick first?
Normal because it's lower proof.
They're the same proof.
They're the same proof. They're both bottled and bond.
Yes.
You didn't tell me that.
I just did.
So I forgot about that.
Yeah, they're both bottle and bond products.
No. Let's do our store pick.
All right.
I don't know. We've tried the other one before.
Yeah.
What do you think we should do? Try the first one?
I mean, it's going to be interesting because usually when you have a store pick, it's like a barrel
Yeah.
proof or whatever. And this isn't. It's just a private single barrel. So maybe it's sat somewhere a little different than this. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I kind of wanted to do both, try both of them.
Yeah.
To see.
But like what order?
I don't know. Let's go with the regular first. How about
Okay.
that?
All right.
And then we'll see if the store pick
we are
changed
doing
anything.
a new review. The new review tonight will be on the Rittenhouse Rye Bottled-In-Bond store pick. It's a private single barrel. And then we also have the Rittenhouse. I didn't realize it was Bottled-In-Bond. Rye Bottled-In-Bond. That we've tried before. I don't remember how long ago. It's been a while.
It's been a long time. Yeah.
So it'll almost be like trying it in because this is not like a go-to.
I poured you a little bit of a lot. I apologize. I poured this glass
Jeez.
and then realized there was something in it. So I'll take that glass. You're welcome.
Thank you.
All right.
You know me well.
Right. Go ahead.
Okay. But anyway, Rittenhouse Rye, it's made by Heaven Hill Distillery, which we've talked about multiple times. They make many different products, including the Heaven Hill Bottled-In-Bond we had a few weeks ago.
Yeah.
Bernheim.
Ooh, I tried Josh's Bernheim.
Really?
Yeah, he brought it to the guys' night thing we had,
Mm-hmm.
and it was very good for I think he said it was like a $35 bottle. Very good for that price.
They also no, you're good. You're good. Larceny, which we've tried. That was like one of our first back in the day. One of our first ones we tried.
I'm not gonna comment on every one you mentioned, but yeah, we did try that a long time ago. But they're a sponsor of Wiesen that the SGP guys are on once a week. Anyways,
they also make. I'll get through these products. I promise everybody. They make Old Fitzgerald.
Love the bottle.
Elisha Craig.
No comment.
Evan Williams and Mellow Corn.
You know I love my Evan Williams bottle.
I know.
Bond.
You
Anyways,
do. So just to get into some of the, are you okay? To get into some of the history, as you know, bourbon is known as America's native spirit, but the history of rye whiskey is also a part of America's, like, of America as well, I guess is what I'm trying to say. And it's tied to the decline of rum production in the early 19th century, which was then hurt even more due to French and British territory embargoes. Scottish, Irish immigrants who had settled around Maryland and Pennsylvania had brought barley and a knowledge of distillation along with them. And since rye was the primary grain growing in the region, along with corn, they became the premier producers of rye whiskey. Hold on, don't mix these up for me.
Oh, I know which is which.
Okay. So over time, these two styles of your bourbon and your rye developed. The actually, not your bourbon and your rye, of just ryes. Two styles of ryes.
I don't
know what's wrong with me.
saying.
I know. I'm catching what I'm saying. No. So you have your like Maryland style rye that are generally softer, grassy flavor, where the Pennsylvania style rye is referred to as the old
I saw that word too, and I had no idea. Monongahela?
Yeah, something.
Monongahela.
Just the Pennsylvania style ryes are known for their more like spicy and like robust flavors.
Which is what you like in ryes, right?
I do.
You like the rye
I like
spice.
That's why I like ryes. Like there's so much flavor there and they're spicy. And anyway, going back to some history here. In 1934, at the end of Prohibition, Rittenhouse Square straight rye whiskey was introduced by the Continental Distilling Corp of Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, which was named after Philadelphia's historic Rittenhouse Square. And then it quickly gained popularity as a choice Pennsylvania rye. around like in 1948, after years of wartime shortages, they dropped the square from Rittenhouse's name, and they changed it from a 100 proof 2-year-old rye whiskey to a 4-year-old bottled in bond. So now, then fast forward to 1993, which
that's a lot of fast forwarding.
Is a lot of fast forwarding, but 1993 doesn't seem like that long ago, but it really was.
Fair.
Heaven Hill Distillery purchased the Rittenhouse straight rye whiskey and kind of kept it alive during the time where whiskey popularity declines.
Yes, that's what the kids now call the late 1900s.
I know. I was born in the late 1900s.
This sounds terrible, doesn't it?
Yes, it's horrible. And then in the 2000s, a cocktail renaissance resurfaced. Some of those classic recipes, such as like the Manhattan, it became a very popular, and bartenders who wanted to keep everything authentic turned to cocktail books dating back to the mid 1800s, which featured rye and not bourbon. And the rye popularity kind of surged then.
Yeah.
So at that time, Rittenhouse is the only bottled and bond rye whiskey product on the market. And Rittenhouse Rye won double gold in 2019, 2021, and 2022 at different competitions.
Yeah, you don't see the bottled and bond rye as often.
No, which is what threw me because I forgot that it was a bottled and bond until you said that, and I was like, wait.
Yeah, you're starting to see them a little bit more.
I'm used to just seeing them on bourbons. You know?
Right, yeah. But yeah. No, I've smelled both of them.
You like gave me nothing for the second sample.
Well, you complained about.
Well, look at what you gave me. This is not a sample.
I think there's plenty. There's plenty in there. Look at that.
Okay.
It's just the glass. They definitely smell different.
I gotta smell the difference.
I think, anyways. Yeah, I'm curious at what you think. Like.
Oh yeah.
This smells.
Well, when you do a select barrel, you're getting.
Just the one barrel.
Yeah, where this is a blend of the.
Probably is, yeah.
Different
and
barrels.
I feel like this smells sweet, the normal. And this, I don't mean this in a bad way. It's a note that people pick up with whiskey sometimes. Smells like a highlighter.
I didn't get that.
A marker? What about a marker? Smell it. Take a big old sniff.
No, I smell something sweet.
Really? I do in this one, but this one I don't get the sweetness.
I don't get a highlighter or a marker.
Well, I do.
Maybe remember those scented markers? Did you ever used to have scented markers?
Yes. They were delicious. But yeah, I was told to quit eating them.
What? No,
What?
Wait, were you?
No.
Exactly. Don't.
What?
Don't do that to me. I'm too gullible.
I know. If anybody's seen the new Top Gun movie in the chat, let us know how it is. And
you are not allowed to do that. Yes, go see the new Top Gun movie, but that's the end of the conversation.
Yeah, I just want people to let
me know how it is. You cannot embarrass me.
What are you talking
about?
Anymore.
You're done.
What do you get for the taste on this one? I was just asking people to let me know how it is. I want to see it.
There's a lot of
there's a lot of spice
from my tasting.
There's a lot of spice.
Mm-hmm. There's not for in the chat, there's not a new one. It's just the new one.
A new one.
Just the new one.
The one with Glenn Powell in it, allegedly. He's in it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what brought this up.
Yeah.
Yeah. I gave you too much and me not enough. What do you taste in it? I get spice for sure. You got
definitely
your rice spice.
I'm trying to pinpoint because there's a little bit of sweetness, which
like toffee.
Kind of. I was trying to figure. It's not caramel.
No,
it might be a little bit of toffee.
Yeah, I'm getting
spicy toffee.
Spicy toffee. Well,
but there's a lot of.
I feel like the toffee hits first, and then the finish is really spiced, like a rice spice. That's what you're getting.
I have to try it one more time.
Yeah, go for it. Now, I'm sure these are different trying them back to back rather than if you just tried them on their own. Every whiskey influences the other.
It's also very it's very strong.
Yeah.
It's not a word I use very often, but this one it feels strong.
Yeah, which I think is good because it's going to stand out in your cocktail for sure. Do you agree?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's just 100 proof, right?
Yeah, Bottled-In-Bond.
Has to be 100 proof.
Yep. Let's try this other one now, which you don't smell a difference. I do.
I smell a difference. I just didn't smell a marker.
Gotcha.
Hold on.
Interesting.
I wish we need to smell coffee beans or something, like or cleanse our palates since it's so similar to try to get the difference.
Right. Well, I did take a drink of our unofficial sponsor, Liquid Death sparkling water.
This is very different.
It is, which it's the same stuff, but just from one single barrel.
Leather.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Is that what you're smelling? Not a marker? Are you smelling leather?
No, I still get a like a marker scent to it, an alcohol scent, I guess.
To me, this one smells sweet, but I don't get sweet.
No, there's no sweetness.
Leather and spice.
Mm-hmm. And it's bitier, not in a bad way, but I feel like it tastes even stronger to me. I know
the other one seems stronger to me.
Really?
Maybe it's because I've had several sips now.
Yeah, your palate is getting used to it.
But no, that's really interesting because it smells sweet.
Yeah.
But I absolutely get leather and spice on the taste.
I know from just our bottle, as you can see, we've had a good portion of this one. It is great in cocktails.
Yes.
Rittenhouse Rye is a really good cocktail mixer. It's a very affordable whiskey. So if you're looking for something to stock in your bar from a bigger brand like Heaven Hill Distillery, and you're like, what's kind of a go-to that I can get of a rye? Rittenhouse Rye, I think, is a great go-to for one of the bigger names. I think it's really good though. I like it.
Yeah, no, it's good.
We'll have it in our old fashioned on Thursday. Yeah. Well, we'll do the new one in the old fashioned.
Yes. Because we've done the other one before.
Yeah. It's a very Rittenhouse Rye is very popular in Manhattans as well. So if you are a Manhattan drinker, I think you'd enjoy this one.
Yeah.
Do you have anything else you want to see?
Well, if they can get this one, this is not one many people can get.
Right. So yeah, I'm just talking the normal Rittenhouse, or your liquor store or your wall to wall. They might have their own store pick, single barrel, because that's pretty common.
Every store pick, every single barrel is going to be different because the barrels really do, unless you got two stores got barrels right next to each other.
Right.
Just depending on where they are in the rick houses.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. And I mean that opens this world of possibility as somebody who drinks whiskey of like. They're kind of like Pokemon. I want to catch them all, like I want to go to a different store and get
their single barrel.
Yeah. When it's a whiskey that I find like I like, cause I like this Rittenhouse Rye, it's like, now I want to try the different ones and see if we can't, cause obviously these two just in themselves are very different. And the one that maybe is in Des Moines, cause this is from Omaha, could be very different. And then you go to, say you take a trip to Colorado and you find one that's a store pick and it's like, holy shit, that's probably even more different. Like, endless possibilities.
Yes, Justin.
Yeah. Anything else you want to add before we get everybody on out of here for the games that are about to start?
No, just good luck finishing out week 4 tonight.
We wish you a victory. Otherwise, we wish you success in the waiver wires. And join us on Thursday. Start sits. It's going to be a fun time. Not this week, but next week, we're going to put out some feelers for having a roundtable in the start sits.
A Thursday night start sit fantasy roundtable.
Yeah. So if you're one of our normal listeners that's also a content creator or, want to jump in on that, let us know. Looking your way, RD and Jamie. Let us know if you want to join for the roundtable.
Yeah.
Otherwise, my first pour is gone. The other one, I'll get it gone. Going once. Going twice.
Sold.